Testing, testing. I'm sorry, I just always wanted to do that. I'm gonna go ahead and say I'm kind of a little hyperactive, so if you see me rocking, there's nothing wrong with me or nothing. I'm all over the place. My name is Devin Murphy. I'm a current math instructor at Myers Park High School, and I attended UNC Charlotte in the fall of 2011 as a North Carolina teaching fellow. That program is no longer with us, but it was a great program that gave rising freshmen in college the opportunity to go get an education for education and get a scholarship and have to pay your dues back only by teaching for 4 years, which is not that bad of a deal if you plan on teaching forever. At UNC Charlotte, I had the opportunity to be in a year-long internship, and my senior year, I was placed at East Mecklenburg High School. I was under the apprenticeship of Mitch Libowitz, and I guess he thought the force was strong with me because from day one, he was like, "You're gonna be teaching in this first week." Now, if anybody knows anything about the year-long internship, after your second semester, you're supposed to teach within, maybe like the first month and a half. And it was like day 5 on Friday. He's like, "Nah, it's your turn, son." So he just threw me up in the front with a pack of wolves. Now, I'm forever grateful for that opportunity that he gave me because honestly, being in front of that class gave me the prime opportunity to hone my skills and be the great teacher that I am today. I can honestly say I learned the most by being in front of those 36 kids with their eyeballs looking at me like this. I didn't know if my breath was hot or if I was just speaking a foreign language because it was math. But either way, by the end of the year, all of those kids, every 36 one of them passed their class. Only 2 of them had D's, and I consider that a great success. But more so, I feel that the greatest success is that I can see those kids outside of school, and they always want to run up to me, "Mr. Murphy," they want to give me some dap or anything of that nature. It's a great relationship that I form with those kids. So what I want to talk about today are 2 specific things that I tell my classes that I'm currently teaching every single day. The first thing is you want to apply yourself to supply your wealth. That's what I learned when I was here at UNC Charlotte at the College of Education. During my internship, I had some circumstances and situations that kind of prevented me from graduating on time, and I had to take an extra semester in order to graduate. But they always push me, they always drive me, and there's a special shout out to Dr. Fisher, Missy Haycock, who's not in here right now, Dean Spooner, and Dr. Harris as well. They all drive me to overcome those circumstances and situations, and they drive me to be the best possible person that I can possibly be. And I want to do that with each and every student that I touch or reach. I have 36, 38, and 38 class sizes right now. And, a lot of people would look at that as like a challenge, but I look at it as it's the more kids I can make an impact on, the more kids that I can try to help better this society, because Lord knows we're in a crazy society right now. But all in all, we always need to apply yourself to supply your wealth, always want to reach for progress, always want to reach for growth. One particular case, I had a student, she was getting like 59s, 58s, all that, and she would come up to me crying, like, "Mr. Murphy, I suck at math." I'm like, "It's not that you suck at math. You're not good at math, but we're going to do whatever we can possibly do to get you where you need to be." And by the end of the year, she graduated. She had an A in the class. She was the top of the class. And this is a kid that started off, her first 3 tests were 59s, 58, 57. So she wasn't even supposed to get an A in the class. But she put forth the effort, she applied herself, and that's what she did. And the second point I want to end with is teamwork makes the dream work. Going through life, sometimes we feel that we got to take on challenges individually or, just take things on our own back. But it's a team effort will always push you farther along than just individually. They always say that strength in numbers, and, we want to stand united, never divided. And that is, I'm a full attest to that. Like I said, the people I mentioned earlier, they push me to stay in school, not want to give up. Even when I'm in the profession of teaching as well, sometimes I think like, man, it's a rough day. But I could always either hit on my coordinating teacher. My brother who's in the room, he'll look at me like, "Look, man, it is what it is, but you're in this for a reason. You're in it because you love it. You don't ever want to quit, because if you quit, you're quitting on the kids." So, I just want to drive home that effort, apply yourself to supply your wealth. And for those of you that are in the teaching profession, teamwork makes the dream work, and always just have a love for the kids. Thank you.